sweat on my face. We've been hungry from birth to the day. If you with the gun, gotta escape. Yeah. Tell myself I ain't feeling the way. I'm a dog, it ain't up for debate. Already got enough food on my plate. Yeah. You can see all the sweat on my face. We've been hungry from birth to the day. With the gun, gotta escape.
I've been lost in your eyes all afternoon. The more I drift, the closer I get to you. She's a ghost, and the truth, it's impossible. But I love her lies. You make sure I don't find somebody new. It's the way you move. It's the way you move. I knew I'd stay with you after just one touch. The way you move has got me stuck. Got me stuck. Got me. I was lost and then found inside of a dream. Running round in a circle, trying to believe. She's a ghost, and the truth is impossible. But I love her lies. You make sure I don't find somebody new. It's the way you move. It's the way you move. I knew I'd stay with you after just one touch. The way you move has got me stuck. Got me stuck. Got me. It's the way you move. It's the way you move.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Jesus Luzardo.
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
And stepping in for the Yankees, DJ LeMahieu. And the pitch. Line drive, Adam in center field. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away, jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So,
swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
Oh, good solid contact right there, just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
Hammered, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. I'll tell you what.
Feeds to second, out there, and that's two. Bottom of the first, and at the plate for Miami, Luis Arias. Next offering is fouled back. Bounce to the left side. Fires across the diamond. One gone, bottom half of the first. Take a look at the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
2 outs, base is empty. Josh Bell at the plate now. And now 2-2. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And
he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. Back here in Miami, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. The 1-1. That one ripped. Gone. A big blow to the home fans. The Yankees score first. It's 2-0. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Giancarlo Stanton goes deep, and they add a run. It's 3-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
That one drilled left field, and it's off the wall. And he's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. So the lineup flips over, and here's the first baseman, DJ LeMahieu, at the belt and fires. That's a base hit as a run scores. Peraza coming home. The relay, and he's out. But one run is in to score. Here comes Aaron Judge. Comes the 2-2. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. That one felt good, and they add to their lead. It's 6-0. Now the new pitcher on here, Ryan Weathers. He's into the game with the bases empty. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Still only one out here in the inning. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
He was all over that one. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Next to hit, Kyle Higashioka. That one the other way. And it one-hops the wall. Torres around third. Arrives with a relay throw. Tag safe at home. It's 7-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up. Went the other way for the knock.
Base hit, left center field. Higashioka around third. He'll score. It's 8-0.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And forget it.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
A new arm into the game. The righty, Brian Hoeing. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. De La Cruz snags it for the second out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Makes the catch, inning over. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Jake Berger, the next up for the Marlins. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Wells makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Batting fifth.
2 outs, base is empty. Brian De La Cruz, the next up for the Marlins. In the air, center field. Connor Falefa under it, and that is that. Nothing doing for the. And welcome back. Top half of the 3rd inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Oswald Peraza. That one down the line, and that's a fair ball. Back to the top of the Yankee order, DJ LeMahieu getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. Here's a 2-1. Liner, and that should be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. Peraza coming home. He will score. It's 11-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Hit hard, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Well, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel real.
That's hard hit in the line. and that should be extra bases. One run is in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Well done. Drives in the run. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Now here is Kyle Higashioka. Makes the catch. One down.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
And a pitch. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. One run across. The throw in. And he's in there as 2 runs score in the play. And here is Anthony Volpe. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That takes care of Kiner-Falefa. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Oswald Peraza. Here's a 1-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Hard hit left side. They get the force, and that is that. Back here at Lone Depot Park, set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now for the Marlins, Jesus Sanchez. 1-2. When Cole's brother-in-law Brandon Crawford took him deep, Cole signed a pair of spikes for Brandon Crawford. One that said adios pelota, and the other one that said out of here.
Yeah, calls by the great John Miller and Dwayne Kuiper of the San Francisco Giants.
On the ground to third. Toss to LeMahieu. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 8th, the shortstop.
Here's Joey Wendell.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Got him. 2 out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Fastball at the letters froze him for strike 3. And the Marlins down quietly. Back here at the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. That one is absolutely belted. Out of here. So he leaves the yard to left, and they add to the lead. It's 18-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
Here's Gleyber Torres. Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone. He powers that one out to left, and they boost their lead. It's 19-0. Number 62 gets handed the rock out of the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
On the ground, and foul ball. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Back there. Gone!
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. And they tag him out. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. One down, base is empty. And that one hammered. That's back there. And it's out of here.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
That takes care of Connor Falefa.
Fast down the middle.